My main goal for this basement is just to see straight back. And this is the current state, but I don't feel bad because this is where we're coming from, you guys. This was total visual clutter. So to take on what's currently here feels like light work to me. So I started off by just picking up everything that was left on the ground. Now I say left because I got help. And I think that's what I want to focus on in this episode is just the importance of asking for help when you feel like I can't do this. Like I cannot clean this up. I tried. Every time I try to clean up something, I end up going out and buying stuff or something like that, if that's your story. So, my main thing is just to focus on help. So, with this basement specifically, I decided to call a junk person. Now, it did cost me like $400. That's a little steep for some people. If you're the type of person like $400, that's a lot. So if that's a lot to you, then you can call on help when in terms of like calling a family member, to say every Saturday, every Thursday, whatever your trash day is, can you help me pack like a little bit of stuff and go from there? If you're a little too embarrassed to call for help in terms of like, I don't want anybody to see the condition in my home, unless it's a professional, then you could ask your phone for help. Like, set an alarm. Ask someone that's really close to you for help in terms of just hold me accountable. Like every Thursday, ask me, did I clean out a little bit of my basement? Did I clean out a little bit of my closet or wherever it is that you're trying to declutter and make into a new space? Get help in that way. But I am proud of myself for deciding to ask for help because the old Bethany, I would have took my time and tried to look through each and everything, but I'm at the point where if I haven't used it in 3 to 6 months, it has to go because it's holding me back from where it is that I want to be. And cleaning out this basement and being able to just look straight through, the place feels a lot lighter. It feels a lot brighter. And that's mainly because I let go of stuff. So if your space feels a little dark, a little dim, whether that be your bedroom, whether that be an office area that you want to feel lighter, try to let go of some stuff because, once again, all of our things hold energy. And if you're not using it, then it's dead energy. I know there's a thing called kinetic energy, and it's like a thing in motion stays in motion. But if you're not using the items, it could kind of create dust, and dust creates darkness. And so, look through the space that you're deciding to start in and start to take away stuff every trash day. Keeping on the topic of dust and asking people for help, I want to shout out to my dad for getting me this shop vac because this was one of the key ways and one of the best ways to be able just to clear the dust from the basement and make it feel lighter, make it feel brighter. If it's hard for you to ask for help, whether it's getting a professional organizer or asking a family friend, I want you to then decide like what motivates me. Because clearing out this basement, I had a motivation in terms of just shame. Like shame motivated me because when we have like people to come in our basement, whether it be fixing things, I felt a little shamed having the workers come down and like my basement not looking like the child of God that I am, you know? It's like, how should my basement look? And so shame was a big motivation for me to ask for help. So you got to figure out what motivates you and what will help you ask for help or get help in a different way. The main goal is for your space to feel like it's lighter, it's brighter, for your space to feel like you, how amazing you present yourself outwardly. That's how your space should feel inwardly. And for me, clearing out the basement, it was important to me. If you're still at the point where you don't feel like you can ask for help, I'm going to give you our 4 steps to having an organized home, and also just some homework for you to do. So the 4 steps to having an organized home, which you see me doing in terms of just decluttering the space. That's the very first step, is declutter, zone, contain, and routine. So if you pick out your space, your first step to your homework is picking out your space, deciding what it is that you're going to create for yourself, decide where it's going to go, and then do the 4 steps. The very first step is to declutter. So declutter, get rid of anything that you're not using. Then zone. In this video, you kind of see me zoning a little bit. So this section is for storage. This section is for wood. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be the end result. But as long as you decluttered and there you're zoning, you're figuring out where things are going to go, that's good enough. And then contain. So contain is where we try to get into the design element. After clearing out everything, I'm seeing what it is that I need to do foundationally, like clean up the area, water damage, fix the walls and stuff. But contain, that's where you can get a little cute. So whatever area it is that you decided to declutter, after you zoned, that's where you can put in your pretty baskets. You can decide, I want to paint this, I want to do this, I want to do that. And the routine is just how often you plan on going in this space. I have to go in this space all the time because it's a lot of us and I have to do laundry all the time. So routine is very important. How do you want to feel in that space that you just created? I hope this helps you guys a lot, and I'm excited to see you guys ask for help, and I'm excited for all the help that we're going to get in terms of making our space a beautiful space. All right, love you guys. Peace.